Gina's not joining. I don't know if you saw. She's flying back from Detroit right now.
Detroit. What was she doing there?
It looked like she was hosting some sort of car show thing.
Yeah.
Maybe she could get one of those $10,000 houses, the $20,000 houses,
Oh yeah, yeah.
because she wouldn't have to live in her car no more. Live in Detroit.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why. Like, I swear to God, the Sri Lankans must not have heard of Detroit, because I don't see any reason why they wouldn't have already taken over the whole thing for $20,000 houses. They're giving them away. You think the gangsters in Detroit are going to throw off the Sri Lankans? I really don't think so.
Why specifically the Sri Lankans?
Well, they're just a group of people that, they do everything for the cheapest, the most efficient human beings ever to live.
Oh, I
And
see.
they'd be like, well, why would I pay extra for, and also a lot of them are newish comers to Canada. So they're just like, why don't we just go to Detroit?
You just said a lot very politely there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot? What do you mean?
You said a lot.
A lot of them are newcomers.
No, no. I'm just commenting on your comment that you said a tremendous amount in that statement in a very succinct, polite way. You could have been
Oh,
less polite and more verbose.
yeah. Well, I don't know if some of the listeners might want to know. I frequently get notes from my fellow podcast members that I've been racist, or I've been tiptoeing around racism, and I try to be gentle to everybody, all the
I
races.
don't I
And,
don't think you're racist. I think you're just from Scarborough.
well, yeah,
And I think
yeah,
that really plays in the way you picture the groups of people and you talk about them,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
not in an angry or hateful way. You're not going, fuck the Sri Lankans.
No,
You're like, yeah, Sri Lankans, this is how they live. This is
this is
what they
what
do.
this is one category, Sri Lankans. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I put everybody that gives me a mutton roll in the category of Sri Lankan. Um, but I thank you. Well, yeah, no, I'm not being accused of being racist. Perhaps being racially insensitive sometimes. I forget. Um,
Yeah.
I forget sometimes people, I don't know, are living in a all white town and they get all broken up when somebody starts talking bad about the Sri Lankans, and I'm just like, listen, I don't want to throw you guys off.
Well, and for you being the only minority on the podcast, we got to give you some leeway too, right? We got to give you
Yeah.
your chance to spout off when need be.
Well, if you put all the things I'm mixed by together, or like independently, they're all in
Hmm.
the majority. So
Really?
I might be a super majority.
Huh.
Well, you mean if you add them all up?
Well, if you take the Indians and go to India, majority.
Hmm.
Take the white people, Scandinavia, a majority. So I'm made up of various majorities.
I see.
I'm saying um, some various other people in there. I don't know. They're probably a majority wherever they're from. The Portuguese, apparently. Apparently, I'm part Portuguese now.
Right. This is
Now,
a new revelation, right?
Yeah,
now.
it just came out. It's hot off the presses. I'm Portuguese. I swear to God, hot off the presses. I'm Portuguese.
He had some churrasco chicken sandwiches this afternoon, and he was like, this is great. I'm Portuguese now.
No, my mom told me when I took her. We were doing a little thing in the hospital. She was having a little surgery recovery in the hospital. I went in there, and she's like, you're like mostly Portuguese, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, little inside baseball for you guys. My mom's been bad mouthing the Portuguese my whole life, and now all of a sudden I'm Portuguese. What the hell's going on?
So you've inherited racism, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, just to be a casual observer of my mom, you'd have to be like, she's not hyped on the Portuguese. I'll tell you that right now.
Where, in what way are you Portuguese?
What do you call that? Genetically. Um,
In what way?
That was the smartest and dumbest thing ever said on this podcast simultaneously.
I didn't think you were Portuguese in the way that you were a tart. Like, I don't.
No, well, it turns out, who would this be? My great grandfather, my great grandmother, and my great grandfather. Um, the grandmother was banging a Portuguese guy on the side.
Mm.
She was getting a little bit of tart on the side,
Mhm.
a little churrasco she was looking for, and apparently a prominent Portuguese man. because she's not begging no slum dwelling Portuguese man. Prominent Portuguese man about town. And it was about her town. And then my grandmother, and that's why my grandmother was so light. A reason my grandmother was light is well, she's like Portuguese.
Huh.
So
Wow.
what in the hell is going on? And so I guess for like a decent portion Portuguese now.
Did you ever take a 23andMe or anything like that?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to bait out the rest of my family as far as what if they're serial killers or something. You got to let them.
What?
I don't
Oh,
want.
I
I don't want
see
to
what
come
you're
back to them.
saying. A lot of serial
Like,
killers get caught now because their relatives
Mhm.
or someone in their chain will do like a 23andMe and they'll be found through DNA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
that's cool.
California, the California killer there. What
That's
was his
right.
name?
Yeah.
The Golden State. The Golden State.
Warrior?
Strangler, I think. Strangler? I don't know. I can't remember what his name was.
The Golden State Killer.
Yeah.
He wasn't a strangler though, so.
Right.
It would be weird if he got that moniker and he's like, in all honesty, I never strangled anybody. Like I don't even know how I got the moniker, but yeah. So one of his relatives took it and they traced it back to him.
Huh.
Oh, because it had his DNA somewhere.
Yeah, like they were able to narrow it down, I guess, because they've been investigating this guy for 30 years.
That's how my wife found out she had a first cousin that they didn't know about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she just because we took it and basically some guy contacted her and said, "Hey, we're first cousins," and she's like, "No, we're not." So she just deleted him.
Oh.
And then he went and basically found her online and said, "No," like. So she went back and looked, and basically her uncle had 3 kids secretly when he was a teenager.
Oh.
3 different women. Yeah.
Oh wow,
So
3
yeah,
kids.
3 different kids when he was
I
a
like your
teenager.
wife as a hard nosed. They're like, yeah, I'm your first cousin. She's like, I know. Goodbye. Yeah. No
She's more
argument
like,
there.
"No, you're not."
Deleted.
No.
Yeah. I thought she was just running a hard line on the first cousins. I'm like, yeah, I know who you are.
Yeah, we have
I,
enough of them.
I have something similar to you, Monty, but I just found this out yesterday, and I still haven't properly digested it. But my grandfather was born in Italy, came over to Ellis Island in sometime late 19 teens, and then landed in Toronto. The original spelling of his last name was Duri. When he moved to Ottawa to set up his business in the 40s, he added an E onto the end of it
To
to
look
make
French?
make it sound less ethnic and more Anglophone or Francophone or something, just non-Italian, basically. Wasn't a big Italian community in Ottawa at the time, yada, yada, yada. My cousin Rob, who you both know, his son just did one of these 23andMe. And I should say, before I say this, there are a ton of Duries spelled the way I spell my name now in Scotland, like a ton. And people reach out and they say, "Oh, are you, which clan are you from, or who's?" And I'm always deflecting it, like, "No, we're Italian. It's a different spelling, blah blah blah." But Robbie's son just got his 23andMe, and the predominant nationality is Scottish, and Northern Italian is very very small in the percentage. And apparently, there's Dury clans all throughout Scotland who have reached out to our family and said, "Yeah, you're part of the Dury clan." So I might not
So
even be
basically,
Italian.
someone in your family moved to Italy,
Yeah.
changed the spelling of the name to look more Italian, then
Yes.
moved to the United States, ended up in Quebec, changed
Yeah.
it to look more French,
Yeah.
and somehow you're back to the start.
Yeah, exactly.
You one-letter chameleons.
I don't know
Just
what to
drop
think.
that letter.
This is all warping my brain, but Rob sent me a bunch of documents that apparently validated, but I don't know. I don't know
That
what
is
to think
wild.
anymore. Yeah.
Isn't it? That's probably why you're always trying to wear kilts.
Yeah, it's probably with nothing on underneath. Maybe it describes my love of golf. Maybe it's
Yeah.
literally in my genes.
Yeah.
True.
You know the
Well,
best part? I'd like to see Monty take it and then find out he's related to Pierre Polyev. First cousins.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell you, we could exchange glasses, me and him.
Sure.
Well, I do like to yell things at people and then just walk away. That is a pretty good way to go. I that's wild. So you're maybe you're part of the Dury clan. I
It's
wonder if the
possible,
Scott clan
yeah.
and the Dury clan get along.
Ooh, well, they do
Oh,
now.
wouldn't that be
I
something?
mean, imagine we found out and we were like mortal enemies and we couldn't be
Or beef.
friends
I think
anymore.
that's why my dad hated McDonald's so much, is because they had some sort of Scottish beef.
Really?
Except for the McDonald's is
Yeah.
the Irish spelling of Mick.
Oh, is
MC,
it?
not MAC. Yeah, so his
Yeah.
beef.
Well,
It's
I
weird
think
that he had a beef with McDonald's, first of all. There's no beef there. Secondly, wrong country, I think.
Well, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Oh, I didn't. The goddamn Irish, they snuck in there again, eh?
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
my
go
dad had
ahead.
no beef with the Irish.
Okay.
No,
Good to
no,
know.
he was cool with them. Because
I guess
apparently
we-
we're part Irish too. Because I'm like, you can't make fun of anyone in my family. Turns out it's me.
Sure.
Now the Portuguese,
It just keeps adding year by
Yeah.
year. I guess we should welcome everyone to episode 14 of season 5 of Where's That Bar Cart? I'm Nick.
Oh, where's that gene from?
Where's that Gene? I'm here as always, with my friends.
Hi, I'm Daryl. I'm all English.
Yeah.
100% English. Nothing. He didn't even need to take the test for that.
Yeah,
I'm Montgomery Scott.
I took it. It basically just said that area. So
Couple
Well, you took it.
couple small administrative things. I want to say today we're recording on a Thursday, but happy birthday to our friend Merv. It's his 70th
Oh,
birthday
happy
today. Merv
birthday.
turned 70, fellow bull mooser,
Holy.
golf buddy, avid listener, one of the most avid listeners of the podcast. Merv, we appreciate your support. Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mer. We should all go golfing soon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rock out with your cock out, Murph.
I think any of us would be, if we could, be in the shape Merv's in and have the game Merv has at 70, I think all of us would be very, very lucky. It's
Hell yeah.
Well, we'd have
quite
to improve a lot. We have 20 plus years. Some of us,
Yeah,
less
that's
than
true.
20 years to improve.
Yeah. Shed some
Oh yeah,
lbs.
yeah. I mean, hey, listen, no, Murph's kicking it. He's real good. Very consistent, Murph.
He really is. Yeah.
I mean,
just,
Monty's in a whole new life now. He's Portuguese. Maybe it's time him start to make some changes in life.
what changes? More different sauces?
He quits booze.
Yeah, yeah. Just he starts drinking Porto. Is that what port?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Port,
I do enjoy port, actually. Maybe that's I've always liked port.
Next time you guys go to a food and drink show, Monty comes back with 100 bottles of port.
Monty's putting port instead of Limacol on his face all the time.
Have you seen Monty's discolored chin? He's just slapping port on it all the time.
He looks like he has a goatee, but that's not hair. It is a discolored chin from port. Too much port on his chin. I just get a dog bowl. I rest my chin in there, watch CNN. You know how it is. Portuguese stuff. That's what I'm up to.
The Masters, we didn't get to recap the Masters on last week's episode because we were recorded during the Masters, but did you guys watch? Were you riveted?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Ooh,
that Scheffler
Tiger's still rolling.
Yes, that's one way of saying it. Yeah,
we've been talking about that nonstop. Daryl's aggravation with me and Kira have been talking about Daryl's aggravation with Tiger.
No, it's not Tiger. It's not Tiger. It's the broadcaster.
Or sorry, the coverage of Tiger.
It's like the old line from Sloan song. It's not the band I hate.
Yeah,
it's their fans.
Yep.
Well, it's not even the fans. It's just the broadcasters. Well, I guess the fans.
Well, they got them all raises, right? I'm sure a golf broadcaster in the late 90s wasn't making what a golf broadcaster was making in the early 2000s, you know?
But you got to imagine when he was when it's becoming pretty obvious he's going to finish in dead last place, someone had to make a decision to not cover it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're obviously going to show.
He finished in dead last.
Well, I mean, he made the cut. Of the people who made the cut, he didn't finish in
of the
people
last.
Who made the cut. Yeah,
right.
That is the best. I didn't think about that broadcasting. It was like Tiger Woods helped put that pool in my backyard last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's gonna approach 15 feet. Great shot. It's in the sand trap.
Jim Nance has a par 3 in his backyard. Thank you very much, Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Also, there was an article today that came up on my phone about the thwackers or whatever they're called, the whackers.
The Thackers?
Thackers.
People who live on the property, or
I think it was about them. I just saw a headline said couple still refuses to move away next door from the Masters or something like that.
Best. I love that.
But yeah, it was a good tournament. I mean, Scheffler's so damn good.
Yeah.
He's like Merv. He's consistent like Merv Scheffler.
Right. And also like I think he's 27, which he does not look 20. He looks much older than 27. But
Beards do that to people. It's hard to believe
Yeah,
you're
it's the
only
beard.
26, you know?
yeah, wow.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I can't like the way his game is and the way he is physically built. Like he doesn't require to be built like Rory or even Tiger. He just kind of has his frame. His swing works for his frame. I started to go down the road of like, wait, how many could he win? Like, is it inconceivable he could win 3 or 4 more at being
no.
27, and then all of a sudden he ties Jack for the most Masters ever? Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
It's
it's kind of like, Merv and I will tell you in our advanced ages
sure,
that there's been a dozen guys who've just come out so hot at
I guess so.
early in their career, and then
Yeah.
life takes over or something,
Yeah, I suppose so.
you know?
Yeah.
Start hitting that pipe.
Look at Rory even. Like Rory's
Yeah.
how many wins did Rory have right off the bat? And then
I don't
it's
think he's won
been
a
how
major
many
in 10
years?
years. 10
Yeah,
years, I think,
9, 10
since
years
he's
now.
yeah.
And he was
True.
on pace to be the greatest ever.
Yep.
And we still talk about him like he's the best player in golf, but I mean, technically, he probably is the best player, but he's just, more of a
Well,
Phil
he's one of them,
Mickelson
but I
type.
mean, you'd have to say Scheffler right now, right?
Yeah,
He's the
100%.
number
Yeah.
one ranked player, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there was never a moment from the point he took the lead on Sunday where you're like, oh, there's a chance for
Yeah.
someone else. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's over unless unless his wife calls him and says, the baby's, I can see it's crowning.
Right.
That's the only chance anybody had.
Yeah.
I can't believe anybody didn't like crank call him and say it's happening.
I can't believe he was even considering to go watch the birth of his child.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, they got videotapes for that. You know what I mean? What the hell are we doing?
Yeah, you can watch it on your phone now.
Sure.
Watch-
Live stream.
Oh, so I'm like,
Yeah.
before men used to not go in there, they were out there smoking cigars. This guy doesn't want to make the Masters.
It was a good tournament. It was sort of somewhat anticlimactic, I guess, and not a lot of drama towards the end. But I mean, when he made the putt on 16 for birdie was pretty incredible, and it was a neat moment because that was Vern Lundquist's last broadcast, and that was I don't know, there were some good moments.
Here's the thing, like about Vern, and I don't know this because we were watching the Canadian broadcast or whatever, but as they were saying thank you to Vern Lundquist, all of a sudden this really loud music came on and you couldn't hear what they were saying.
No way.
Did you guys watch it on CBS instead?
I was watching
watched it on
CBS.
because I was watching on TSN, and all of a sudden there's this really loud music, and I think like 2 seconds later, now you're seeing the idiots from TSN, and you're like, did you guys just play music over this?
Jesus Christ.
So
that's so Canadian.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like the timing is just, it couldn't have been
Yeah.
worse. But what are you gonna do? Everybody needs to see James Dudley.
Yeah.
What his thoughts are on
I
about this.
couldn't care less about hearing Canadian analysts talk about the Masters.
That's the point. I keep thinking like it's great that they're there and it's great that they're trying to grow the game and there's Canadians that are good now, but if they're not in the hunt on Saturday, you don't need to send the team down. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
exactly.
no, we don't need to see them.
Yeah.
Just let me have
No,
the broadcasters, the American broadcasters.
You know what? I think we should try to be a little bit more whimsical. We should just send the team to Panama one time and like, why is the team in Panama? Like covering it there now.
Yeah.
We sent them to Panama. Like, yeah. we did.
My biggest beef with watching coverage, and it wasn't necessarily in the Masters, but this happens on normal tournaments, is there's so many commercials already. And then both CBS and NBC have the audacity to do the playing through. Have you seen this? Where they shrink the coverage down to a small screen.
Oh, yeah.
And then they play commercials with the sound on top of already doing commercials. And it's like, give me a fucking break. You just got back from a commercial 2 minutes ago and you're doing 4 more commercials. I hate the playing through.
Tiger's not making them as much money anymore.
No,
They got to sell more
true.
ad space. But
That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, they got to look to Tom Kite or whatever, the next big star.
As always, come to this podcast for your timely, precise, accurate predictions.
The next great golf sex symbol, Tom Kite.
My main man, Tom Kite. Maybe Tom Kite Jr. is ready to go, or the grandkid.
Probably a grandkid at this point. You better
Yeah.
hope there's some Portuguese guy banging Tom Kite's wife at this point, Mick.
Yeah, it's almost guaranteed to be a Portuguese hybrid Tom Kite kid.
he moved to the United States, took the E off the end of his name.
That's right.
It's a weird cycle.
Yeah, he's 21, but for some reason looks exactly like Monty.
An accountant version of Monty. I'm like, oh yeah, here he comes. Tom Kite Jr. Jr.
Monty, did you get and play this week?
I played on Wednesday. Was that what I had already played? So no, I haven't played this week.
Okay, that was
I didn't.
last
No,
week.
I didn't get a chance to play. You know what? I was gonna go to the. I was thinking of going to the simulator today, but I didn't get around to it.
Oh, you should have called.
Buddy, I should have. Well, maybe we'll do it. We'll do it next time because I was like, man, I was gonna try to squeeze it in, but then I also wanted to buy some caviar. I got to line up on some caviar, and then I didn't
Can you
get
just
time.
not skip over this like it's a normal thing to say?
I just wanted to.
I was gonna go to the simulator, but I got a line on some caviar.
Yeah, I got a line of row I got to take care of. So I was going to a caviar tasting in North York. There, I was like, listen, guys, I want to see if I want to make a couple of moves on caviar.
And
They
what
say, how
happened?
long? Oh, I didn't get around to going there. I got up late. I got up at 11. There's no time. I had to blow off caviar and the simulator.
Oh my god, the day's
But
ruined.
I mean, I was they was out the window. I smashed my clock radio after that. I was like, God damn it! I'm trying to get some caviar over here.
How did
we
your
got 18 and we got 18 in
sure.
Dentonia, and I don't even understand what were we doing right now with our lives.
Well, buddy, I was I was trying to play with Daryl on Wednesday, but it was a bad day yesterday. Though it was terrible.
It wasn't great to play golf. And how did the shows go that you couldn't golf because you were too busy? You couldn't golf with Daryl on Monday.
Well, they were okay. They were pretty good. But like okay at best, I would say. So I was like, yeah, and we're like, because like they're not comedy environments exactly. So
right.
You don't always get exactly what you hope for out of the peeps, but by and large, it was pretty good. Still worth time to think about. The show where I was trying to mix things up was harder because I was doing so much different material than I'm used to doing. Or trying to mix it in. It's just confusing,
Yeah.
For anybody who has never done stand up or whatever, you have a certain rhythm of certain things you're doing fairly often, and then when you stray away from there and try to add some different stuff in, it's not the easiest, even if you've done that for years, So it's a little bit more confusing for sure. So I found that I was maybe a little counterproductive that way. But with that being said, I'm Portuguese now, so things are different.
Different outlook on life.
Different outlook on life,
I'm Scottish. It's like I never knew how to tile before.
That's wild. You're Italian Scottish.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm contemplating. I got obviously the new irons late last year. I didn't get to choose the grip on my new irons. So now I've got a bag of all kinds of different grips because I've got the bigger grips on my driver and my wedges because those are, I didn't update those, and then I've got the sort of standard grips on my irons. So I'm kind of contemplating, do I just pull a Monty Scott and go re-grip like right out of the gate, get rid of these grips, or play for one season with these grips on my new irons, and then just get everything re-gripped at the end of this year.
I tell you what, I am loving my grips. They're pretty good. Yeah, the Golf Pride grips are really good. They're very kind of spongy and tacky.
Yeah.
I mean, the other ones I had, the original grips were they're like firm and they're pretty grippy, but those ones were just too big for me. So
right.
You don't know. Do you like the idea of those kind of like spongier and tackier grips, or?
I just want tacky. I don't really want spongy. I don't really want it to be. I probably prefer it to be a little bit more firm than spongy.
So you do a similar one to yours, but a different size, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'd go like that mid-size. I think it's Lampkin, the mid-size one that I have on my driver and 3-wood and wedges. I would just go that through the whole bag. Yeah,
that's what I had on mine, the Lampkin mid-size,
and that's what messed you up.
Yeah, it was. They're just too big. Like I say, and also like for the irons to kind of turn your hands over as you come through the ball. It's a little clunky for me with that size grip. It's not as easy to do.
Oh yeah, we never really followed up after Myrtle, but you got a lesson before Myrtle. Were you able to put any of those sort of tips that Greg Foley gave you into place?
Not really, because I was fighting for my life out there. It's know, it's like if it's a, you throw a grenade into a dance floor, like you can't, you got no time to think about what what things are happening. You're like, I got to get behind a counter right now. I got to hop over this woman, get behind this counter. This thing's gonna go off.
Chivalrous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop over this woman and get behind the counter.
You gotta make a decision. Either you're hopping on that grenade or you're getting out of the way. You don't want to just get shrapnel for no reason.
Sure.
I don't know what happens in Portugal that you're on
Yeah.
dance floors and grenades are going flying.
That's one thing I know as a Portuguese person. You hop over that goddamn. You hop over the woman, and you hop over the table. You get behind get behind that bar, and yeah. So but I am well aware of what he was telling me to do.
Okay.
Is basically turning my hands over as I come through the ball, turning my right hand over, and just so I don't have to kind of rotate my body so much as I come through to take it takes a lot of the pressure off the back. So what is that? The backswing?
Yeah.
Or the follow through?
Follow through. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like he said my body would rotate because I'm not rotating my hands, so my body has to
I see.
kind of do more. And he's like, essentially, it removes some of the resistance, I guess,
Yeah.
to kind of come through the swing. But it's like he was telling me it's not the easiest thing to. You got to find an equilibrium to time it. And I was just like, it was just not something I wanted to practice too much when I was out there.
Right.
Playing for my life out there,
Have you guys seen this new putter that I think it's been around for a couple of years called Lab, LAB? You seen the Lab putters?
No, I never saw it.
They're quite unique looking. They're very, very different, and they're sort of a direct to consumer brand. And I was looking at it. They do really good marketing and this kind of stuff, but they're like $600 putters. And if you go on,
yeah,
if you go like Scotty Cameron's are like $500-600, like how, I think that's preposterous. I think that's like, it's obviously the easiest club in the bag to hit. It's the one that requires the least amount of athleticism that we all pretty much can do. And to spend that much money on I could never, I don't know if I could even spend over, I don't know, 150 or 200 on a putter. That just seems preposterous to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Monty just stole his from a mini putt. So
he stole the balls too. They had to shut down.
That's why he's never seen a Pro V.
Yeah.
You ever seen a Pro V on a mini putt?
He didn't know balls had writing on them.
Hey, all balls are equal to me, man. I don't see color. I don't see Pro V. I don't see lettering. No, I got my putter from my Uncle Vic. It was bequeathed to me.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my Uncle Vic passed away, and then it wasn't bequeathed to me. I was going through his things.
Always.
That's quite the statement.
Yeah, the lesson there is always let Monty clarify himself.
This is why he talks like a politician and thinks he's going to be one someday, but then he can't. He can't ever be a politician.
Can't do it. I'm like, well, you're gonna tell. Well, it's like it was time to go through his things. Man,
Your Honor, it was bequeathed to me.
It was bequeathed to me. Oh, like, it seems like he just took it from his things. I'm like, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, bequeathed. I bequeathed it.
Yeah, I bequeathed it to me. Is there no such thing as a self-bequeathing? I don't. Legally, I misunderstood. I thought you could self-bequeath.
And there's the title of this episode.
So big up to Uncle Vic. I love his putter. It's a TaylorMade. I also took one of his. I took a couple of his other clubs, but not as good.
So they weren't bequeathed.
they were unbequeathed. I unbequeathed a couple of them. Yeah.
I bequeathed them on eBay.
I bequeathed them out of the bag. But that putter's great. But that putter does make a difference. In that it's a good putter. It's a TaylorMade putter.
Sure.
And from what I switched from, I really did notice that it was better. I mean, it's
really?
an older putter now, but yeah, because I was using one of the regular flat ones. It's probably just garbage putter like I found behind a dumpster. And now I had like just a decent one, and it really made a difference. I really like it better.
Daryl, last time you bought a putter?
Well, a couple of years ago, I bought TaylorMade. I love it. And that's a great putter. I
Over
think we talked about
200?
this on the podcast. No, God, no, it was on sale.
Okay.
It was like 135 or 150 or something like that. But
Yeah,
I
that
think
sounds reasonable.
we talked about it because I was on the practice green at Golf Town and I was like syncing everything with him.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm like, I
yeah.
love it. And he's like, yeah, we'll cut it down. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just look at
Right.
these. So they're all going in. Like, I don't understand it. Why do you want to cut this down? It's working
Yeah.
perfectly. But yeah, I think that was like it was on sale. It was I want to say it was 129 on sale.
Okay.
Plus
Nice.
tax, whatever that was.
Yeah.
So I think it was like a few years old that
Mm.
that putter, but I love it.
That's a reasonable
Good
price.
putter.
Like $700 for a putter. I wouldn't pay that unless I was literally going to do surgery on somebody with it. What?
Which gives that a different definition to the term belly putter.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do
Monty
Somebody rude
really
around-
only has the three scenarios. Your Honor, he's in a court. For some reason, he's doing surgery on someone
yeah,
and he's dodging some kind of dangerous event.
he's always fight or flight. It's constant state.
Every scenario, there's no just scenario where if I just needed a putter, it's like, look, if I had to surgery someone, is that the proper?
Yeah, I had a surgery. Somebody. Listen, boy, you're about to get surgery. No, I don't. Yeah, you're right. There's a fight, flight, or surgery. That's
in Monty's fantasies, he's got quite the exciting life. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an action star surgeon. You know how it is.
No wonder
Portuguese, though.
no wonder he's so chill on the outside, because in his brain it's just constant action. He's gotta come out and just
it's
chill
something.
the fuck out. Wow.
Oh yeah, buddy, you get in the brain. I always tell my wife, I was like, you want to get inside my head, and then she immediately it just is quiet.
Well, if you do want to use your head, use a $600 putter to do it.
At least use the good putter. At least use the surgery putter. For Christ's
Don't
sake.
use the bequeathed one.
No. You don't know where that's
use
been.
Uncle Vic's putter. Yeah, that's for putting. That's not for surgeries. That's my putting putter.
Oh man.
Get out my surgery putter. It's a reason. Sterilize my surgery putter. I was like, I should ask them at Golf Town. Is this sterilized, or do I have to sterilize it?
$600. It should come sterilized for $600.
Yeah,
like at
you'd
least it's
hope so.
sterilized. Am I correct? I don't want to open somebody up and it turns out it's not sterilized.
Oh God.
This is off the
You know,
rails.
I went to Golf Town and I bought some more golf balls.
Oh, you did? What'd you buy?
The Strixon soft.
Soft feel?
But then I got some neon red ones, and then I got some white ones, but then I was like, I should have got all neon red.
Interesting.
I like that soft feel. I have
those are really good balls, actually. I played with them for a while.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean I do like the feel of, like, particularly, I guess it's for putting, right? The softness mostly.
No, I would say around the green.
Around the green. Yeah, it feels a lot better to me.
Yeah.
Like definitely for putting, and I imagine for chipping and stuff.
You're fully stocked now between those and the Kirklands. You've got
Besides that, and I don't know if somebody's been giving me too much money, but I'm looking for caviar. I'm buying extra balls. I don't know what the hell's going on.
slapping port on your face. It's
making some unusual decisions out here, man. It's a
$100 worth of hot sauce too. We're just gonna brush over that.
Oh, you know what? The $100 worth of hot sauce, though. I'm already down to. I only got 10 left.
That was a week ago.
Yeah, yeah.
We haven't even opened the 4 bottles of hot sauce that we bought.
Yeah, one bottle is completely finished. I've got 3 other bottles that are about half done.
You know, one thing, Monty, in a one deep conversation we were having at some point about comedy, he made a very eloquent comment about his approach to stand-up, that he's never told a lie on stage. which is insightful and interesting. I sort of feel you reserve a lot of lies for this podcast, though. Like,
Well,
I
Nick,
don't know.
I hope it.
I don't think he's
Go
ever
on.
lied. I don't think Monty's a dishonest person. I think
no,
he's
I don't
just
think he's a dishonest
he's
person. either.
fucked. Don't get me
Yes.
wrong. You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
he's had a
yeah.
head injury.
Oh.
There's no doubt.
Yeah. I mean, to be totally honest, I think the head injury helped. I think I was maybe even worse before. It's hard to even know. They did want to know that at the hospital. Like, are you always like this? Is this the way it's supposed to be? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, more or less, I'd say, yeah. Uh, no, I do try to tell the truth, but I'm not opposed to lying.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
But for stand-up wise, I found it would take me out of the moment to be like just making something up, you know.
Right, right.
Whereas a podcast wise, I just get out here and
Oh,
lie. I start
yeah.
talking some lies.
Sure.
No, but I'm dead serious about those hot sauces. I'll tell you that. You can come
Wow.
if you guys want to come account for those hot sauces. I'm down, I'd say about I'd say probably a 2.5 bottles. I'm down now.
Really? Wow.
A couple of them aren't that hot, but one of them is freaking crazy.
Mm.
You know
In a
what it
good
is?
way?
It's a
Does it have good flavor?
it does. It has a good burn. It's a little bit hard to really judge the flavor because it's so hot. I looked at the label of it. It's the hottest one the guy was selling. It's majority made up of habanero peppers, which are crazy to begin with. Then ghost pepper, then scorpion pepper, and then Carolina Reaper. That is the four main ingredients of that pepper sauce.
Damn.
Wow.
By volume, right? So it's freaking crazy.
Mm.
So that one I still have a half bottle of it left. But
you know, this isn't a race against time, right? You can. We just honestly threw out a bottle of hot sauce that we bought in Barbados in 2018, and it literally came in an old water bottle, and we're like, it's still good, but I mean, it's 7 years now in a hot water bottle. So it was 6 years, or in a water bottle, in a hot water bottle. That'd be even better. But 6 years in a literal water bottle. Should we maybe get rid of it? Maybe.
But I tell you, Daryl, I really admire your composure. But for me, it is a race. Of course, it's a race against time. Who knows how long you're going to live? You want to drink, you want to eat all these pepper sauces. What the hell?
Your Honor, I don't know how much time I had to live.
Sure, I was drunk. I didn't know how much time I had to live.
I'm at the Portuguese Center dodging grenades, you know.
You know how it is. Your Honor, you know how it is.
I just finished surgery.
I left my putter in, man. I had no time. Is this your putter that was found in a man? I'm like, I had no time. I'm not a licensed surgeon.
Your Honor.
There's a reason I didn't get my license.
Oh boy.
Do they apply for licenses for surgery?
I
should apply for a license to be a surgeon. Like we don't even have. I just want a license to be a surgeon, please. I'll go down to the DMV.
Service Ontario. Just roll up.
Yeah, listen, I just want to do surgeries in Ontario. That's fine. We're Service Ontario. I'm like, that makes perfect sense. That's where I'm going to do most of my surgeries.
Like, I'm going to cut my teeth in Ontario. If I'm good at it, I'm going to expand out of province.
You don't go international. I've got a line on some Portuguese places. I'm going to go everywhere. Don't worry about it. But first of all, Ontario is going to get the fruits of my labor.
Monty's gonna. There's that one organization, Doctors Without Borders. Monty's gonna Doctors Without Licenses. Just a charity.
Doctors Without Borders or licenses. Listen, I was supposed to get a license.
Monty's just going to war zones, doing what he needs to do.
They ask less questions when there's bombs going off. I'm like, all right, get my putter. I'm like, why is he here again?
Obviously, I'm here for the hot sauces.
The only doctor I've ever seen, 15 fatalities from dysentery. What is he doing to these people? He doesn't know what he's doing.
Why is he sterilizing everything in hot sauce? I don't understand.
Yeah, Carolina Reaper, kill everything. You tell me it doesn't kill whatever it touches.
Daryl, you're playing tomorrow? First
Supposed to play
round?
tomorrow. It looks like we'll have rain for the front nine, but then it'll be
Hmm.
fine for the back.
Nice.
Did you not get out last Monday, Daryl?
No, no, I didn't. Something came up. I don't remember what. Yeah. So tomorrow's my first round of the season.
Wow.
Have you got a round in yet, Nick?
No, not yet. My course is opening up Saturday. I might go up there either Saturday or Sunday, and I don't think I'm gonna play. I might put some practice in. I might play a day next week. I got some light days at work that I might take off and might have some openings, but I'll let you boys know.
Oh, dude. Can you go to your course? Nick's at a private course. Can you go and just hit balls forever?
Yep. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And they had the two different ranges, right? There's the sort of regular range, then there's a 100-yard range. So even if the main range is jammed, we can at least hit wedges, and I like to do that. And then obviously the chipping green, putting green stuff. So there's lots to do. I got a lot of work to do with my new irons and figure out the distances and all that stuff. So I think the more practice I can get in, the better.
Sure.
But I am itching to play for sure.
That's nice. You can go and chip and putt. Sometimes I'll go over by my local golf course, and I'll go over by Tam O'Shanter there and chip and putt, and just say that I have a tee time.
Sure. Yeah.
And be like, well, nobody seems to ask. They don't seem to care. If you come in and you have a purpose, it's only if you seem like you're drifting, your eyes are drifting, you know.
Right.
They'll be like, "What's this guy? Doesn't seem like he should be here." But if you just go in like you're supposed to be there,
this guy keeps
and just,
asking where the caviar is at Tam O'Shanter.
where's the caviar at? Yeah. Hey, do you guys know how long caviar keeps?
Not long.
Anyone? Not long?
Not long.
That's going to lower the amount I buy.
When did No Frills start carrying caviar, by the way?
No, I'm going to bring it to No Frills. I'm like, listen, Galen, I don't see any reason why we can't bring caviar into this thing. Talk to me, Galen. I'm just sending emails to my PC credit card. Galen, talk to me. Is there any reason? There's no reason we can't get this going on. Galen, come on. Galen, don't don't ghost me, Galen.
Which hot sauce do you use for caviar?
Yeah,
good question. I don't know. I'm gonna have to taste the caviar. I haven't tasted it in quite some time, so I have to get a vibe for this thing. I'm also gonna get some whitefish caviar. I think that seems some of the orange eggs.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think we have a lot of commitments we have to follow through on. We've got to play with Merv. We've got to play with Hempstead. There's an open invitation with Hempstead. We've got to play with Gina and Jeff. We got a lot of Nick, obviously, David. We got a lot of golf friends out there. I know.
We got a lot of time left.
Yeah, but we say that, but it'll be August before we know it.
It is.
I mean, I am away for all of May, so
there
that cuts into it quickly.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there you go. You know, they say life goes by quicker than any old summer vacation, you know? So, although in this case, it really is literally a summer vacation as in this one summer. But
one of my friends likes to make fun of me because I always say, I wonder how many summers we have left, you know? We don't know how many summers. You got to enjoy your summers.
Yeah.
And he always says that's depressing, but I'm always like, I'm just going to enjoy my summer.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are more fatalistic than I take sometimes. When Daryl's like, you know what? One more summer, one more in the bank. They can't take that away from you, Daryl. How about that?
I don't think I've ever said one more summer. Like, this is it. This is the last one.
I thought you were always like,
what? 20 left, at least.
I thought you were like one day at a time. Like you're like seriously worked in a what do you call it? Cartel or something. You're like every day.
No,
every day above ground's a good
Monty,
day.
you and I are in our 50s. We're right in pure, perfect heart attack zone right now, bud.
Ooh,
I'm not going to lie to you. We're not in the best shape.
Oof.
No, we're not in the best, but we're not in the worst. And also,
Your Honor,
not the worst, Your Honor. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's right. Anyway, no. That's true. If you're a dangerous heart attack time, I suppose. Well, we don't smoke.
No, we definitely don't drink.
No.
Well, I mean, no, exactly. And pepper sauce keeps you going longer than
nice. Yeah, it could.
I mean, you never know. It could. Hey, is pepper sauce good for you? Yeah, it could be. What a positive guy, Nick.
I'm to a dietitian what you are to a surgeon.
Well, my friend Nick told me that the pepper sauce helps us live.
Yeah.
And
Which
yeah,
Nick?
yeah,
Yeah,
which yeah,
that's 18 of them to
Yeah.
choose
want me to
from.
bring out? You want me to bring out a jury of Nicks? I want to be. That's what I want. I want to be tried by a jury of Nicks.
Maybe
Um,
maybe when I change my name, I'll change it to Nick Jury.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Oh,
buddy.
Change one letter, screw everybody up.
There you go. And then move to Norway. Start doing that. Like we're the juries from
Yeah.
Norway. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, you guys, you guys are one letter scammers the whole way through.
Yeah,
Moving.
we've
it'd be
always been here.
pronounced Yuri though if you did that.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Nick
Yeah,
Yuri.
Nick Yuri. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I like it.
pretty good.
Well, this will be in that'll be in what do you call it? Your Lilyhammer phase when you've uh like is he moving away from the mob? No, he didn't seem to have any real problems, but he did relocate to Norway.
Yeah, he just shacked up with Paul Meyerhog for some reason.
Mhm.
Just two grown men
Yeah.
living together.
Yeah, he did what he has to do. I'm like, did he
Yeah.
have to do that? I'm like, yeah, I think he did. He said he did.
We could wrap it there. That was a good little tight episode of the three OGs. Nice to see you boys.
Yeah.
Start of the
Oh,
season.
great to see you, buddy.
Things are blooming. Things are happening.
Yeah.
New clubs are abound. Daryl's got a job. He could afford new clubs at some point. Maybe.
Yeah, it keeps going. I need people to sign up for this job.
Do you want to promote it? Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I guess
I
we
signed
can
up. I
promote it.
don't think I told
Did you really?
I did.
You know
yeah.
what? We're because I'm going away. I'll say this. I am now working on a online game show,
Mhm.
which I'm gonna go right off the bat is legit. Just because
Yes.
people go, is this legit? But yeah, called kismetnumbers.com. Go to kismetnumbers.com, get your own number.
Yep.
We're a couple of weeks ahead because I'm going to England, and
Mm.
I'm not gonna say who, but one of my friends who I got to sign up has won $5,000. They don't know yet, and they're
Whoa.
at our first $5,000 wheel spin the other day, and it was one of my friends.
Wow.
And I can't tell her. But
Oh,
yeah, so in I think 3 weeks or something, she's gonna get a
Wow.
pretty nice little jolt.
Amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, kismetnumbers.com. Go to it, get a number. It's real. These guys are just hoping this goes viral, and
Yep.
and then if it does, then they go from being rich to richer, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're listening, all 37 of you, go get your number.
And watch
I'll look for all the Duries coming in on the
exactly.
sign.
Yeah,
different
from Scotland.
spellings.
Yep.
Yeah.
And go watch Daryl Be Funny. He's hilarious on it. He's great. I watched a couple
Yeah, it's
episodes.
fun.
It's a lot of fun. And
We get to write our own episodes, me and Andy
Yep.
Chapman, and it's good. It's nice. So, but yeah,
kismetnumbers.com.
yep, yeah. Thanks for letting me promote.
Of course. Montgomery, anything to promote?
Promote that I'm going to go on kismetnumbers.com and I'm trying to win this $5,000. I thought it was maybe me that won, but no.
Did you sign up?
No,
Because I
no.
know when we were at the food and wine show or the food and drink show, Kira tried to sign up, but she didn't
Oh.
have her phone with her, so she had to, verify and couldn't do it. So I don't know if she ever got around to
she tried
going
to sign
back
up.
and
I was like, how is she trying to sign up via letter?
yeah, she sent out a letter. She went to the mailbox, threw something in there. No idea where it's going. I don't even know where the office is. I keep hearing about it, but I don't know where it's at.
Well, we're sending it somewhere. We sent it out there.
All right.
It's circulating. Do I have anything to promote? No, nothing in particular. I'm just I don't know. Go to montyscott.com and you can get my album.
Yep. Great
Yeah.
album.
If you haven't yet, it's been out for a while, but if you haven't heard it,
Daryl's
Yeah.
too. Yep.
Also,
Check
yeah,
them
if you
both
want to go
out.
to darylpurvis.ca, you can buy my fridge magnet bottle opener, which is beloved by everybody.
Oh yeah. It's a piece
yeah,
of
I mean,
art.
people have been talking to me about it, and I was like, "Would you just leave me alone about this thing?" And I'm like, "I like it too. It's fine." Like, and that was just at a traffic light.
Yeah. Look at us
Sure.
promoting things. Nick, what do you want
Yeah.
to promote?
I got nothing. I got nothing to promote. Just this podcast. So you should, if you like this podcast, you should go on wherever you listen. You should rate it. You could give it a 5-star
Yeah,
rating.
that'd be
That would be
nice.
helpful. Write a review. That would be helpful. We kind of look, we kind of need some help. We're doing what we can just in terms of promoting it, and
Yeah.
we're sort of we are where we are. We'd like it to be bigger and all
Yeah,
that kind of
and
stuff. But we're
You know what? If everybody
doing it.
listened right now, told one friend, how about
Yeah.
one friend each that
Yeah.
you've never told about this podcast,
Yeah.
and tell them how it makes you laugh, and tell them it's golf light.
It's golf
Because
light.
it's definitely golf
Exactly.
light.
It is definitely golf light. Having listened to a couple of other golf podcasts, this is golf light.
Oh
sure.
yeah, I don't even know why you had to listen to other golf podcasts
Well,
to get that feeling. In the other golf
Yes.
podcasts, how many scenarios where they're jumping over women behind a bar to escape a grenade?
seldom, but those were
Yeah.
really not racist.
Yeah.
There was not a racial
No.
tint to them.
Not
Yeah.
a
They were
racial
highly
tint
scenario
at all.
based, but they didn't have the racial tint.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's why we're
So
different.
help us out, you sons of bitches.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought he was going to go racist there.
No.
I hope we get to play soon. Obviously, let's try to get it around
Yeah.
in Daryl before you go overseas.
Yeah, I mean,
Couple
I'm going
weeks, yeah.
overseas this weekend, but I'll be back
Right,
for 6
when you're back.
days.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah, well, next week we can do.
Cool.
I'm in Aruba next week, but the week after that, I'm here.
The week after.
Okay, let's get it done. Thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks, Comedy Records. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching if you're watching on YouTube. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
God bless you all. I'm Portuguese now.
That was what the late Henry Longhurst used to call the tradesman's entrance. Now, you know, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance if it goes in the side, only if it goes in the back.
She can hit it, although it looks like it's strongly uphill, it's really